All right. Okay, looks like we're recording or streaming, I should say. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Food Network Presents Wolf397 Eats. I am your host, Wolf397, and today we are going to cook some hot dogs. And we're going to do that by putting them inside of this pot right here with water included. Can't forget that. That's the most important part besides the hot dogs. And after about 15 minutes or so, they should be cooked and ready to eat. So first things first, we are going to start with taking off this lid. If we don't take off this lid, it will impede our progress tremendously. Easy peasy. Put that to the side because it will be useful later on, not right now. And then we are going to turn on this this right here. We're going to put some max right there. MAX, that stands for max. And then we're going to get some water. I'm going to use my Brita filter right here because I don't know. Water's really expensive. If you buy water bottles and stuff, it's just like $30 or something for those gigantic packs of water bottles. And that's just not me, man. Never seen one like this before. Well, there's always a first time for everything, and this is going to be the first time ever anyone's ever cooked hot dogs live on stream, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are there any individuals on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or whatever that have cooked hot dogs on a live stream? And filling up the water, the Brita filter. Which, by the way, I used to hate drinking water from this filter, these kinds of filters, because they never felt right. But as I got older, I kind of started enjoying them. You're a glizzy glazer. Uh-huh. I am the glizzy. Don't forget, you said A. I am the glizzy glazer. Don't you forget that, okay? There's one and only one Chaos Hero. So I'd highly recommend that you put some respect on my name and title. Okay, while we do that, we're going to take out the buns, which, by the way, are not buns. Please do not laugh at me. Um, Over at Costco, which, by the way, I probably should specify that we are making hot dogs from Costco, the infamous Costco hot dogs, the $1.50 Costco hot dogs. But unfortunately, I purchased them for $14. It came with 14, so it wasn't $1.50 for me. Burger is better than hot dogs. You know what? Valid. That is a valid opinion. I don't know if it's a right opinion, but it is an opinion nonetheless, and I will not try and take that away from you. We do live in America after all, so, this is the land of the free, home of the dumb. And yeah, can't do that. Burgers are too messy. They are pretty messy, but also you can't forget the fact that hot dogs also have their own share of condiments and stuff. They have pretty much the exact same type of condiments. You get mustard, ketchup, onions, freaking horseradish. I don't know why you'd want a radish from a horse on your hot dog, but the option's there. Cooked a hot dog once. It accidentally started to go on a ski and ride Mount Everest until it turned into an ice block of glizzy. Holy crap. No way. On cap, no god. Okay, while I'm waiting for that Brita filter to finish doing its thing, it's kind of drip drip peeing right there. Actually, so that way you guys have some sort of visual stimulant, because I know nowadays it's kind of hard to where do I put this at so that way people could see it. But yeah, it's starting to drip down from the top of the Brita filter right there. What led you to stream this? I don't know. I felt hungry, and I haven't streamed in a while, so I don't know. Why not this, right? Right? Why not? Why not? I mean, if people could stream things like hot tub streams, video game streams, gambling streams, that's something that, really, really blew up recently. If anyone could do anything, why not hot dog cooking streams, right? By the way, this is not something frozen in ice. This is actually just a bunch of saran wrap that I use to cover up the hot dog so it doesn't get all weird when it's inside the fridge. But yeah, these right here are the Costco hot dogs. The Kirkland brand quarter pound? Holy crap, this is an entire quarter pounder? So, for the person who said that they like burgers over hot dogs, let me remind you that is a quarter pound of meat right there. A quarter pound of meat in about approximately 12 inches of length. And personally, if I'm going to have meat, I'd rather have it in the long format rather than the flat, not too big format. That's just me, though. Why not sloppy joes? Raging Rayquaza, that is a good question. I actually considered getting Sloppy Joe when I was at the groceries like a week or two ago. It's been a while since I've had things like Sloppy Joes or Manwiches, and when I saw them on the shelves and stuff, I was taken aback to when I was like in my youth, the ripe old age of 25 years old, and my mommy would bring Sloppy Joes down to the basement while I was playing Persona 5. And, in my adult years, I can't help but be, influenced by things like nostalgia and stuff. But I just had to decide against it. He likes them thick. I like them thick, juicy, and best of all, full of value. Because, dude, $14 for that is incredibly good value. I'm not gonna turn this into a sponsored Costco stream, which by the way I was sponsored, but I'm not gonna, suck their ding dong too hard. But $14 for these? For what? That's $1 per hot dog right there, not including tax. $1 per hot dog. That's pretty good value, I think. If you guys don't have one, you guys should probably get a Costco membership, especially since you can't really, get things from the food court without one. Haven't had a manwich in forever. Yeah, man, it's, joking aside, I actually have not had a manwich in my life. They're pretty much just the same as a Sloppy Joe, right? No big difference? Childhood memory or school's worst lunch? Man, I don't know what kind of school you've been going to, but Sloppy Joes always hit at my school. It was either that or eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, those Uncrustables. And personally, if I'm going for something with substance, I'm going straight for that Sloppy Joe right there. Not dogging on the Uncrustables, though. Those are really good. They're probably my preferred way of having peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Unless I'm going for something gourmet, which 99% of the time I'm not. Alright, I'm filling up the Brita filter. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. It takes a little bit for me to do this. And the sun is beaming down on my face. It's so hot. How's the weather over there for you guys? Currently over here it's about 80 something degrees. 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Have you tried real boiled hot dogs? Here's the recipe. You put the hot dog in the bun and then you put the whole thing to boil. It truly... That sounds pretty terrible, Player Nut. I'm not going to lie. It might taste good for you, but for me, maybe it's just because I haven't had it, but that just sounds like a recipe, literally a recipe for disaster. One where no one really benefits other than, I guess, Satan, because that sounds like an evil, evil thing to do with your food. But, can't hate. It's warm, I think. I would say the same thing because I barely go outside, but I could actually feel the warmth penetrating through the walls of the house right here. Frozen or thawed Uncrustables, I meant. Oh, frozen or thawed. I don't know, because I've had both, and both are really, really good. Top tier foods, but okay, all right. I know, very controversial opinion, but I think I might have to go with the frozen Uncrustable. There's just something about that crunch and that because it provides, not only does it provide a tasty treat, right? But it also provides a challenge, a bit of a fight for your food. And as us humans, we were born from, ancestors who, lived during times millions of years ago. I should probably, state millions of years ago when we had to fight for our food. And in doing so, being successful in getting our food, it led to a meal which was much more rewarding than say just, going and just ordering it from like McDonald's or whatever. I don't even know what an Uncrustable is. Chaos Hero. Look it up online or go to your nearest kindergarten, depending on if you do or do not have a restraining order from children. And go into the kindergarten and ask for an Uncrustable from the cafeteria. They will change your life. They're basically just peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, circular in shape, much like this plate right here. And they're like crimped on the edges, but inside of that like bread, that breading is the peanut butter and the jelly, and it's very, very good. What a great day to be subscribed. I can't imagine what I'd be doing if I missed the stream. Well, you'd probably just be missing the stream, but having a much more substantially better life. How are you doing, boobas? Just ate homemade PB&Js. Still a good thing, honestly. Any type of PB&J, whether it be Uncrustable or homemade or gourmet, it's still a really, really good food. Like, no lying. It's one, nostalgic, two, nutritious, three, easy to make, and four, you know, I didn't really have a four, but there's three really good things right there, okay? I ate Lunchables, got that lead in me. I heard about that actually, how there's lead in Lunchables. But there's lead in everything. There's lead in pencils, and I ate about like four of those when I was a kid, so I'm not doing that much better than someone who had the luxury of having Lunchables. A gourmet PB&J sounds insane, right? Like I haven't had one myself personally, but they sound really good, especially what they put in it. Some people get really crazy and they put like, I don't know, like ham in it. They're pulling like one of those like crusty crabs, crabby, what is it? Krabby Patties with jelly? A jelly patty? I don't know. I don't remember my SpongeBob lore that well. Okay, I have the Brita filter. I'm gonna pour it in right here. And oh, hold on. A little bit of pre-cum came out. Is this thing good for pouring? Whatever. We'll see what happens. All right, and about three of these right here should be good enough. So I have the third one pouring in right here. And how does boiling hot dogs affect the Fortnite item shop? Probably by quite a bit. I know there's a lot that goes into affecting the Fortnite item shop. And I heard it's a pretty good meta when it comes to cooking your hamburgers in ovens compared to cooking them on like a grill. So if that is the case, I'm pretty sure boiling hot dogs compared to like throwing them in the microwave or something can have a substantial effect. Why, Psycho Otsuki? Well, answer to that is why not? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Krabby Patty with jellyfish jelly. Is that the actual name? There's no way that SpongeBob or Mr. Krabs or whatever was that lazy. Come on, man. Come on. Who was in the writer's room that time? You know, everyone keeps talking about how the classic SpongeBob episodes are so much better than what's coming out now. But, you know, when you got things like that, when you got laziness like that being thrown onto the TV, slopped in front of children back then, I don't know, it's insulting. It's insulting to the youth and to people that have intelligence far greater than youth like I or you. And how is that much different from, SpongeBob episodes now? I'm joking, by the way. I don't even watch SpongeBob episodes nowadays. I barely watch the ones from back then. Just a fish that ate it and named it that. Oh, okay, all right. Well, that fish is an idiot, and I hope he was fired. I hope it was the one that breaks his leg a lot because he deserves pain and torment. You know what you should do next? A hot tub stream while eating hot dogs. Oh man, I don't even need to provide that to you. I'm pretty sure like all the Twitch e-girls are able to do that for you in probably a better way, shape, and form than I. You don't want to see this in a hot tub eating hot dogs for you guys, right? You don't want to see this. Come on. Would this technically be a hot tub? Will I get viewers if I do this? No. Boil hot dogs. Holy crap. I want to see someone actually do that. I want to see someone get like a Target like $50 hot tub, pour boiling water in it, or put it on top of like something like this, like a burner, and just let it start to like reach a boil and then throw the hot dogs in there. but we want men. Men? Really? Really, Raging Rayquaza? You consider me a man? You consider this a man? I must say I'm quite flattered that you would say that. I personally consider myself a boy more than anything. I've talked about it before, but being my age and looking at myself like from like I don't know a third person perspective, I really don't feel like I am like how old I truly am. I feel like I'm still like in high school or whatever. Okay, so we're gonna start putting our glizzies right up in there. So pay close attention, okay? This is a really, really difficult step, and if you mess it up, then you're just not gonna have a really good meal. You're not gonna have a good hot dog. Your parents are gonna hate you. Your girlfriend's gonna leave you. Your boyfriend's gonna kick your dick in. It's just not gonna be a good thing all around. So make sure, okay? Make sure you have your eyes peeled for this, okay? So we're taking our big, thick meat log right here. Look at how big that is. Don't you want that in your mouth right there? Look at the focus. Oh, even the phone like is keeping an eye on that. It's jealous of me. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna dunk it right in there. All right, that's one hot dog. Then we're gonna go for the second one right here. What, phony? What? You haven't seen a dude dunk his wiener inside some water? Where are we waiting for the Sloppy Joe Costco? Do they sell Sloppy Joe stuff over there at Costco? Because where I saw the Sloppy Joe stuff and the Manwich stuff was at Walmart. But hey, if they do have it there, then maybe I might actually, consider. Okay, so now that we put everything in there, we put the hot dogs in there, we can now, ooh, be careful. First, we're going to put this down because this has a lot of water in it. We put this down, keep ourselves from making a mess. Then we put this on top right here, which will allow all the water and the heat and the steam and stuff to be contained within this receptacle right here. And then we wait approximately 15 minutes or so. I don't know. I did say 15 minutes, but sometimes it takes up to like 20, depending on if I forget or if I'm playing like a video game or whatever. That's right, Glizzy Dunkers. That's what it is. That's what we're doing. We're dunking our glizzies up in there. Everyone, if you guys have your pots full of boiling water, make sure you dunk your glizzies right when I do it. Wolf is a glizzy. I've always been one, dude. I'm not just becoming one. I've always been from the very beginning. Come on, you know better than anyone that I'm a glizzy globber from the moment I was born. Okay, all right. Enough joking around, though. I am going to have to wrap this thing up in saran wrap again, so that way I can preserve it for another day. Believe it or not, but this is probably my 4th time eating hot dogs this week. I know, pretty sad. But, what's less sad is that I've actually been making a lot more homemade stuff recently. I cooked chicken yesterday without oil. It's been a while since I've done that, and I gotta admit, it probably tastes a little bit better than if I used oil. It's healthier, it's less prep, and it tastes pretty much just the exact same. So, all right, let me tuck this right up in here. Pretend that I am cross-dressing. Tuck this in here. All right, and then I'll tuck this up here like that. Make sure it's contained. Then I will do this. All right, wrap it up. Remember, children, it's always a good idea to make sure it's wrapped up tightly. If you don't wrap it up, you could have a horrible, horrible life of paying child support for 18 years. Okay, now we can put this back. Sorry if I missed any comments. I'm going to go check on them right now. How many hot dogs are you making? I'm making 2. I have 2 right here. Check it out. Ignore that. I accidentally squished that part with the little tongs that I'm using. True question is, hot dogs, wiener, glizzy, or all of the above? Realistic answer, all of the above, because those are all proper ways to describe a hot dog. Glizzy probably less so, but yeah, I think all of the above. Why are you wrapping it in saran wrap and not putting it in a zip? Because I don't have Ziploc bags, man. I probably should get some Ziploc bags, but you know, I don't know. It's just I already started doing that, and like it's too late for me to switch out now. Maybe we can eat that hot dog after. Maybe we could. Maybe we should. Maybe we will. Maybe you should eat the hot dog and I could watch you. Hmm? That sounds like a nice little date night right there. I just subbed. Oh, thank you so much, Fongy. I appreciate it. Is this really what makes people subscribe? Me cooking hot dogs? I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you, but that's such a thank you, of course, from the bottom of my heart. Ziploc bags are probably underrated. Are they? They're very popular, so I don't know if I'd consider them underrated. Maybe underutilized would be a better way to describe it, but yeah, I just don't have any Ziploc bags right now, so I can't really do that at the moment. Cooking channel? Yeah, it's been a while. When was the last time I've done cooking? Was it when I cleaned up the house and stuff around here? Or not around here, but at my parents' house when I was still living over there with them. And then I cooked macaroni and cheese, a sub over a hot dog. That it was, man. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Thankfully, these are submerged under the water. Whenever I'd make 3 or 4, it would lead to them kind of sticking out. So sometimes I would have to actually pour a little bit more than 3 uh, Brita pitchers into that. I'm sad the Costco Polish dogs are gone. Wait, what? Costco Polish dogs? Hold on a sec. I thought these were the only ones that they served. Or did they sell different kinds of hot dogs to like purchase? Yesterday, my grandpa made and ate like 5 hot dogs and proceeded to say that he is full of wieners. Oh, man. Looks like your grandpa was quite the crazy individual back then when he was in his youth. How are you doing, Sane Pancakes? How'd you feel about Gwimbly being added to P5? What? No way. Did Gwimbly actually get added to P5X? Persona 5X, for those who are uninitiated? Nice work. I was not expecting them to get a collab so soon, and a English collab at that, because Gwimbly, very famous for being featured in the Smiling Friends episode from season 2, episode 1. But damn, that was fast. You know what? Actually, you know what was the fastest collab before even that? When Persona 5X collabed with Persona 5. I laughed so much when I saw the because they had like the little anime video to show off the collaboration. And then at the end of the collaboration video, it had the Persona 5X logo, like it did its thing. It's like, and then it moved to the side, to the left hand side, and then an X formed in the middle, and then it showed Persona 5 logo on the right hand side. It's like, come on, it's literally the same thing. Do you really need to like add that to that? That just looks absurd. All right, later, Fongy. You have a good one. Polish dog was the spicy version of the dollar something franc. Oh, no way! What? Damn. Wait, when did they discontinue it? Genuinely curious, because I don't remember ever seeing that. And personally, I kind of dig like spicy franks, spicy wieners, spicy dogs. I don't know what you would call them, but damn, that sounds tasty. Did you see the G mode is archiving? Yeah, I saw that. We're finally getting Igus the first mission like re-released. That was quite the unexpected thing. Maybe not too unexpected since Persona 3 Reload did just come out like 2 months ago. But I was not expecting them to actually archive it, especially this soon. But congrats, Gmode. I'm actually kind of looking forward to trying it out, as well as all the other Atlas games that Gmode's got. Because they got the Persona one, they got all the Last Bible stuff. I guess the first mission. Lots of good things. I'm kind of waiting until they get S&T If Hazamach's chapter on there before I dive in. Persona 1 spinoff is already chance. Oh, okay. What about the Last Bible games? collaborating with your past game that you made is just rather fun. It is. I wouldn't consider it lazy because technically it is a collaboration because I don't think the Phantom Thieves really have a big like role in Persona 5X. I because it's like a parallel universe compared to the original Persona 5. I want the Hazama one. Yeah, that's the one I want the most. It intrigues me the most. Along with the what is it? SMT 2000XX or something? It's like supposed to be a sequel to the Law ending of SMT 1. And just those little offshoots and stuff I find very, very intriguing and fascinating to me. And I really hope that they get around to archiving every single like Persona and SMT spinoff on the phones because a lot of those are pretty much just lost to time, right? Maybe the companies that made them and stuff have like files, the master files and stuff, but I would like to see them bring all of them over. It's honestly like wasted money if they don't do that, just leaving it on the table like that. It's bad the remake just made me think, damn, I want a P4 remake. Like, I know P1 and 2 games need one, but more. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to actually happen. I feel like Atlas most likely will get a Persona 4 remake out before 1 and 2 because that's the other well-known game outside of 3, Persona 3, 4, and 5, the modern Persona games. And personally, I feel like that's probably the smartest thing for them to actually do because Persona 3 and 4 are very, very similar gameplay wise, and there's not going to be that much difference when it comes to like, bringing over what they did with Persona 3 Reload over to Persona 4 and doing what they did with that, making Persona 4 Rewind or something, compared to 1 and 2, because 1 and 2 are. I'm pretty sure they're most likely going to do a lot of gameplay tweaks and stuff. They're probably not going to keep the grid system for Persona 1. I kind of hope they don't because I didn't really find any use out of it. It kind of just seemed like an annoyance more than anything. And Persona 2 is sort of kind of in a similar spot. It's more close to Persona 3 than 1, but they probably have a lot more things they could like, fix along with that. Uh not a ROM hack really, but it's just improving on what Persona 3 did and adding on to it and stuff, which is literally what they could do with Persona 4 Rewind or whatever if they do it right after Reload. It kind of makes sense too, right? Because Persona 3 came out, Persona 4 came out, and then Persona 1 and 2 got ported to the PSP. So if they do that, they would be following a pretty similar timeline to what they did back then. And there's just something very poetically beautiful that I find about that if they were to do that. So fingers crossed they actually do that. In order to simplify our menu and make room for healthier options, we have decided to offer only the all-beef hot dog in 2018. That late into the game, I was thinking that was something that happened in like 2013. How did I miss that? Was it still $1.50? If it was, then I gotta wonder why the heck they got rid of it. Like that's an explanation, but I don't know if I want to say it's a good explanation because it's the Polish hot dogs cannot take up that much space, right? Like they have the turkey sandwich, and I'm pretty sure that's not selling anything at all. Same thing happened with the roast beef sandwich. They got rid of that like almost immediately when they introduced it. Like I remember seeing it up there, and then I remember seeing it not up there, like maybe 6 or 7 months after the fact. And I kind of feel bad. I never got a chance to try that out. I heard it was good, but I heard it's not $9.99 good. Why can't they take the time to translate, by the way? I don't know how these work, so sorry if it's something development related. Uh, wait, what? Translate what? The Persona 4 remake or the Shin Megami Tensei G mode games? Because with those, I don't know, they probably just don't really consider them to be like something that the American audience would like care too much about, except for like the very, very niche fans who want to play every single thing about it. It probably just isn't like something that they feel requires any sort of resources for, so they just leave it to the wait. They probably what they're actually doing. They probably know that fans are more than willing to fan translate them, so they're probably just letting them do that because there's no voice acting in those things, so they don't got to translate that. They could just have the fans translate the text and stuff and pretty much save money. The first mission, maybe. Yeah, the first mission I feel would be the smartest thing if they were to actually officially translate that. Will they do it? Probably not, but I I think if they want to keep this Persona 3 reload train running some more, they probably should do that. Because while it's not a very vital part of learning about Persona 3 and its lore, it's still a fun little side story. By the way, thank you for the 2 likes. I appreciate it. It's a fun little side story that will probably tide a lot of people over until Persona 3's, expansion pass finishes in September. The SMT tier list that gets passed around every couple. This is like 40%. Yeah, because they are totally just unplayable. Atlas just left into the wayside, which they probably didn't have a choice because they were on like proprietary hardware and software and stuff. They probably don't think a mobile spin-off of a game that was never in the West. Probably, yeah, that's most likely the general thing, like all around, is that they probably just don't think it's worth allocating resources for that. Also, we don't really know how big Gmode is. Like, are they like a big corporation? I'm assuming they probably are if they're able to get uh, franchises or games with from franchises like SMT and stuff. But I kind of consider I would kind of consider them to probably be on the lower end compared to a studio like Atlas because they're just phone games, right? If you say Krabby Patty 25 times, I'll give you a 25 dono. I just said it right now. So where's my 25 dono, Bush Camp Kid? I'm waiting. Mucho appreciated if you help me out with that. Everyone heard the news that Apple was literally being jumped by Hero because they had to use USB-C chargers and now have to allow. Yeah, I don't know what it was about. Like, what was it about them like including emulators now? I just saw people like posting on it about Twitter, posting on it, like posting about it on Twitter. Sorry, English is not working. It's not my first language, by the way. Uh, but I saw people posting about it on Twitter, which really baffles me because I remember Apple was really, really, you know, against stuff like that because of security risks and all the fun stuff that they, explained and elaborated on. You're my favorite Persona character. I am? Really? Thank you, thank you. I'm honestly pretty surprised that you played my game because I showed up in that really, really random, untranslated PS2 game, which was only released on a demo disc in Japan by Pizza Hut. I'm honestly touched, very honored that you would consider me to be your favorite Persona character. Thank you so much. Most people usually say I'm their favorite Megaten character, but you know, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you and I love you. If I could, I would kiss you on your face. Delta was just allowed, which means you can play N64, SNES. Damn, the whole suite. Can't you play Dreamcast on there too? Or am I misremembering? Thank you for the 3 likes, by the way. Appreciate you. So, for example. Oh, okay. Okay. That seems weird. What about Android, though? Because I'm pretty sure Nintendo would get on, like, Google and stuff for allowing that too, right? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. But if Apple is being chewed out by Nintendo for that, I would assume that Google would also be chewed out for that as well, right? Thank you for the 4 likes. I don't know. Maybe they just considered Apple to be a bigger target because iPhones and stuff are really, really powerful over here in the States. Less so over there, like overseas and stuff. And in Europe, actually. Wait, what? In Europe, they're like not the biggest thing in the world compared to Android. They focus on the development team, not Android. Okay. All right. That makes a lot of sense. Kind of like what happened with Yuzu then. Kind of like what happened with Yuzu. That makes a lot of sense. Well, All things considered, I am really glad that emulators are a lot more accessible. They're on Apple phones, they're on Androids, they're on PCs, other consoles, RetroArch, all that fun stuff. It's so cool being able to have like a bunch of things that you can emulate games on, even if you know that you're not going to emulate. It's just the idea of having like the capability of doing all these things with the console that you probably shouldn't be doing with it is it's a fun thing. That's one of my favorite things about hacking things like PSPs or Wii U's or Vitas and stuff like that. Just kind of like breaking the rules and stuff and just doing whatever I want, having a little good time and owning, almost literally owning my own console. Same here. Yeah, same. Completely forgot this is a hot dog boiling stream. I honestly forgot to. I should probably check. Give me a second. Let me get something so that way I don't burn my hands. Okay. Thank you for reminding me, Boobus. Oh god, that hot dog's breaking. That's not good. Do they look ready, you guys? I can't tell. Does that look ready to you? Type 1 in the chat if you think it looks ready to you. Type 2 if you think it doesn't. Type 3 if you think I should just like eat it regardless like a soup. Type 4 if you think you would eat it like a soup. Those hot dogs are barking. They are. They're freaking loud. I'm going to get a freaking noise complaint from the police if I keep this up. Should keep that closed for a little bit longer. 1, 2, 2, 3. Sit and survive Scott Cawthon right now. What? What, Daddy Shortballs? What are these like combination of words that you just did right now? I know the Scott Cawthon is the guy who created Five Nights at Funkin' or Freddy's or whatever, but what is he surviving? Is he surviving being hated on by everybody because of what he was found doing, what he was found donating money to? The hot dogs are trying to escape, but I'm not going to let them. These hot dogs are going to suffer for what they did to me, i.e., not being in my stomach immediately. That's right. If you think about this, this is almost like a snuff film, a snuff video. I'm torturing the hot dogs. I'm going to leave you for a new man. Oh. They're going to try. They wish they could leave me for a new man, but they're too busy getting tortured right now. They're getting boiled alive, and no one can hear their screams with this thing on. So I'm going to leave this thing on until either, I don't know, maybe 5 more minutes pass. Would 5 be like overkill? I put these in like maybe 17 minutes ago, 18 now. So maybe not 5. How about, give me a second. I'm going to put a timer on my microwave. There we go. I put it for 3 minutes. So when 3 minutes ends, I'll take them out, and then I'll put them in the buns. It might be overkill, but it'd be funny. Yeah, cut to me taking out the hot dogs, and they look like shriveled up, like little, like dead, dry fingers and stuff. I can't do everything for the lulz. I gotta at least have some sort of like restraint. Even though it's really, really hard to restrain myself. You guys seen time and time again that I can't. So do not encourage me. Do not. We have one person encouraging me, but if I had like 9 more, I don't think I'll be able to hold myself back. It's all fun and cooking, but when you know the truth, that's when you know the hot dogs are screaming of joy, but in pain. Random poet guy or something. Yeah, I actually read that poet guy's really, really beautiful book of poems. It's called Food and You, and it's supposed to allow people to relate. Let me pull this forward right here. Allow people to relate. Ooh, it's hissing at me. It's like a snake. I'm like in the Amazons trying to fight for my life against the wildlife. Look a little bit more black. You should check up on it to see if they're okay. Nah, they're fine. I have yet to leave them in there long enough to turn black. Shut up. No one's coming to save you. Stop yelling. You're just ruining your throat. Who knows? Maybe you might be able to get free. And if you did that and destroyed your throat all the while, you would never be able to be a beautiful singer like you were telling me all about, Janine. That's one of the hot dogs' name, by the way. Sorry if I'm name dropping like a freaking heathen. How do you know the sheep got into sheep heaven? Because don't all sheeps go to? No, I know that's all dogs go to heaven. Oh, all sheepdogs. That's what I was getting it confused with. All sheepdogs go to heaven. Sheeps are known to go to hell because they, don't provide anything other than awesome wool and also being very, very tasty things to eat. My master at cooking, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. He did not say that. That's a fake quote right there. There's no way that a cat would know how to cook. I'm pretty sure Puss in Boots, of all people, would be more than well aware that he is incapable of cooking things. Come on, I'm pretty sure that movie was really good. So I don't think they'd let that detail slip through. If anything, I feel like that quote should say, "I don't know how to cook. I'm really terrible. Also, I'm a cat. I don't have thumbs." Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Cats can so cook. They could probably cook in terms of being cute and like looking adorable, but in terms of actually cooking, okay. All right, we're good. I think we're gonna take this out right here, and then we can probably eat our hot dogs. We can savor the fruits of our labor. How does that sound, everybody? Are you guys ready for this? Do 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 do. The Cat in the Hat would probably make a mean sandwich. Mike Myers Cat in the Hat or real Cat in the Hat? Okay, there we go. If anything, he'd probably make a good sandwich with my mom and the Lorax. Mom in between the two. I don't know who let the Cat in the Hat movie get made, but I have to shake their hand because that's such a brave thing to let happen to such a beloved character. And we're most likely never going to see anything like that happen ever again with the Dr. Seuss property or anything really because everyone saw just how disastrous that was. They're like, "Oh shoot, maybe we should cling tightly to our IPs and not just give it to anybody." Okay, I'm having a hard time ripping this bun open. Pretend that this is you guys. Ugh, ugh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just digging my fingers inside of you guys. You like that? Does that make you feel good? Does that make you feel something? Anything? Fear at least? All right. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay. We don't need these anymore. We don't need that. So I'm gonna hold on. Ow, 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 ow. My hand. Ow, 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 ouchie, ow, ow. That was hot. And we don't need this. So I'm gonna push this a little bit over here. Okay. Easy, easy. Don't want it to fall over and blow me alive. Okay. All right. And then we could get ready for the money shot, y'all. Have you used mittens? Not until the very, very end. Not until the home stretch. I just use this singular mitten. Not even a mitten at all. It's more just like I don't know. Because like you could put your hand in it. It's not like one of those little pot holders where it's just this and you just gotta pray for dear life that it doesn't like fall out of your hand. But like I use this, so I kind of sort of like protected myself. Not the most proper way to do it. You can cook. You seem to be great with you. No. You could finish the. Oh, I know. That's actually the quote right there. I forgot about that. Hey, Hamster Gaming, welcome, welcome. You got here at the worst possible time because I just got done cooking the hot dogs. Well, would you look at that right there? Two perfectly cooked glizzies right there. Quite beautiful right there. Now the chat decides the topping. Yeah, actually, I feel like the chat should provide the topping if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Licking my lips in anticipation. All right, I'm going to turn on the light so that way it's not freaking like depressing in here. It's still depressing. Just random guy alone in his house cooking hot dogs for a live stream on YouTube. Pretty sad if you think about it, but now it's a little less so. All right, so who wants the first bite? Everybody, uh, hand emoji right now, and I'll choose from random who gets the first bite. Hey, Rodrigo, how are you doing? What do you even put on hot dogs? I don't know. I don't eat them. Pretty much anything. Thank you for the 5 likes, by the way. We're at 5 likes. 1 finger for each like. Bloop, bloop. Do not give me a 6 like. I cannot give you 6 fingers. At least, very soon. You can't forget the ketchup. Yes, I can, because I don't have any ketchup. And also, ketchup is. People are going to hate me for saying this, but ketchup is. How should I say? It sucks dick. Oh, shoot, 6 likes? Oh, no. Okay, well, all right, let's see what I could do. Uh. Uh, 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 oh, ah, 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 ah. 6. Thank you for 6 likes. This hurts like hell. Oh, I didn't think I could do that. I grew a 6th finger for you guys on my right hand. You best appreciate me, okay? I'm gonna be a circus freak from now on, thanks to that. Bro's head is morphing. Yeah, and I can't go back, okay? You guys seen what evolution does to a person and creatures? You can't step back from that shit. It's you get the dialogue box that says, "Do you want to grow 2 bipedal legs and lose your ability to use 4 legs at the same time?" If you choose yes on that, while you get to walk on 2 legs, you're also giving away the fact that you could probably run at speeds of up to 50 miles per hour. And unfortunately, us humans had to go for that. And, now we're suffering for our consequences. The National Hot Dog and Sausage Council says no to ketchup. And I agree with it. Ketchup is, I don't know, it's messy, it's a bit too sweet. Also, it's just red, and that feels kind of weird to have on a nice, like, thick thing like this. It kind of reminds me of like that time of the month. And I don't really want that reminder when I'm eating hot dogs, which, by the way, allow me to take a quick bite of this one right here. Ketchup is a tomato smoothie. That's probably the most truthful way of describing that condiment. Mmm. It's good. Mmm. It's good. Mm-hmm. Can you put your hand back on camera? Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. You like my hand? Yeah, you like that, huh, you sicko? Yeah. I know there's a few hand fetishists out there. Well, this one's for you. I know I have my account on OnlyHands, but I also understand the importance of providing free samples for people. So if you wanna get more of this, you know where to find me. Onlyhands.com/wolf397. Wolf3hand7 if you will. Nice, right? If you ever go to Circle K, if that's the right gas station, they have cheese-filled hot dogs. Oh, dude, I went to a party about 3 weeks ago, and they were cooking, regular hot dogs, not like these. Regular hot dogs. They were cooking, uh, I guess, Polish dogs. They were spicy dogs, but they also had these hot dogs that had cheese in them, and those were really, really good. Um, I don't know what brand they were. I probably should have asked so that way I could have bought them instead of maybe this. Thank you for the 7 likes, by the way. Oh God, fuck. Thank you for 7 likes. Please, no more. I can't handle it. Good morning, Peter. How are you doing? Hope you had a nice rest. I'm eating a hot dog right now. It's really good. It's really tasty. Really yummy. Gotta make sure. It's my promotion mandated Baja Blast can that has to exist within the background, or 4 grand depending on the context. Have you considered adding cheese? Have you considered adding my smegma to your mouth? I'm sorry, that was very mean. I apologize, Toad. Really? Really? Hold on, I spit on my camera. I have considered that. Really? So, yes or no? And if it is yes, you do have to put at least a 50% down, which is about $500. And also, you're going to have to account for things like me traveling to your place, my time. I go off of an hourly wage, so um, that'll be about $4,000 for 1 hour. So yeah, about that. That seems about right. Smiggle, why not? Everyone, let's get the fact that we are watching a guy making 2 hot dogs and eating them, and I'm not sure. You're chilled? Would this be considered entertainment? Is this what entertainment has truly boiled down to? No pun intended. A man eating hot dogs for people on live stream. It's finally reached that point. It's reached the apex of not wonderful content, but horrible content. And we're here to witness it together. It's a wonderful thing. It's truly a wonderful thing to see. Why would we not watch a man eating hot dogs? I don't know, man. What I'm more curious about is that why did you guys watch a man cook the hot dogs? Eating, I understand, but cooking? Especially from someone who's not a master chef? That sounds boring. Don't leave. Please don't leave. I'm sorry. I did not mean to judge your guys' taste in entertainment and content. Please don't leave. Please, please, please. I'm alone. Don't leave me. See, I even got rid of my 2 extra fingers just so that way, I'm normal and that you could show me to your parents. Are you letting the dogs cool? No, I'm not. I'm just letting them, have their time in the limelight after suffering for about 30 minutes or so. Mmm. Cool. Ooh. I don't know if you could see it, but there's some ooh. You see that? It's wafting up there. Take off another finger. Ah. Ow. Ah. You're welcome. I mean, in my time zone, it's kind of late, so this is just kind of my break or something. Break from work or wait, what? Time? What time is it over there, box guy? What time is it for everybody else, actually? It's 6:46 for me. I was considering playing Persona 3 Reload, but I don't know, man. It's been a long time since I played that game. On stream, off stream too, because whenever I play it, I have to play it on stream because I kind of like committed to it. 9:46 p.m. 3 hours ahead, 3 p.m. Wait, what? Raging Rayquaza? 3 p.m.? I'm assuming you're probably across the pond then, right? Because I'm in the Pacific Standard Time, which I think is one of the earlier time zones. Now, assuming that you're probably around sometime in tomorrow, maybe you might be over there in China? England? Hawaii time? Oh, okay. All right. 7:47. Most of us are from the future. Oh, God. Why do I have to be the one that's stuck in the past? I don't like this. This sucks. Because, you guys are going to get to experience all the fun stuff before I do. And I don't find that to be fair at all. At all. If anything, if you guys ever experience any cool stuff, can you at least, relay it to me so that way it's not a surprise? Like if anything cool happens, like if any news comes out, like just tell me, just you can whisper it, just throw like a little paper airplane with it like written on the paper inside, and then let it hit my head, and then it goes like, ow, it hurts my head, but it's for a reason. It's a reason. It hurts so that way you get my attention, and then I get to learn. Abolish time zones. Yeah, everybody should just live on the same time zone, so that way no matter where you are, it literally will be 5 o'clock somewhere. Now, if it's gonna be nighttime or dawn or like dusk or whatever, that's to be decided by where you live, where you reside in the world. That's a funny thought, actually, having no time zones. Just because you wouldn't have to ask this anymore. We would all know like what time it is for us. But the real question would be to ask is like, is it dark for you? Is it light for you? Is it like, somewhere in the middle? Glimbly 100, the third installment just dropped, and Persona 89 just released too. What? Already? So you're telling me they skipped Persona 6 and they just went to Persona 89? Damn. I want to play Persona 99, where it's a battle royale game where you just go up against a bunch of other Persona users and you just fight until the last one stands. Hmm. Okay. That's not a bad idea. That's a really. Do you think Atlas has ever thought about that? A Persona Battle Royale? Persona Cookie Mama game win. Um, I could see that happening if it was like a Persona 3 themed game and it took place sometime before October and the main character of it was Shinji. Because he's like the main cook, right? For C's. He's the only one that really knows how to cook a real good meal. Compared to like, especially compared to like Fuka, but also Yukari, who can still cook at least somewhat competently. We need Joker in Fortnite, but we're not going to get Joker in Fortnite. We're not going to apparently get any Persona stuff in Fortnite. It's a sad state of affairs, but I think we just have to accept already that Persona, while it's popular right now, is not popular enough to be in Fortnite, which is sad to hear, but also it's a reality that we have to understand. What we need to understand now is that in order for us to get popular, we need more and more remakes. We need a Persona 4 remake now. Because going back to our topic where we were talking about, remakes and all that, Persona 1, 2, 4. Persona 4 was the game that popularized the Persona series in America pretty much. Like Persona 3 exploded, but Persona 4 is the one that really cemented in just how, you know, likable this series is in the West. Persona 5 as well, but with Reload, a lot of people are saying that I think we just need more remakes now so that way we could get them out there since games like these are much more accessible. I would give my soul and wallet to Epic Games if they ever put anything SMT related. So like the protagonist from SMT1 or Chaos Hero and Law Hero as skins in Persona, I mean in Fortnite, in Persona. I mean that's not a lie. Those do exist in dancing, but that would be kind of cool. I'd like to see that. And considering they actually use guns already, it makes a lot of sense. It works out. Also swords and stuff. If oh, all right, hear me out, everybody. I had a really cool idea for a Fortnite pickaxe related to SMT. Okay, all right, get ready to have your minds blown. All right, you're listening. I have to put both my hands down and get really close so that way you can hear just how serious I am right now. Hino Kagatsuchi pickaxe. Great idea, huh? Good idea. Great. Epic, I know you're not listening, but if you were listening, hypothetically speaking, take my idea. You don't even have to pay me. You could even kill me if you want, so that way I don't ever get a chance to say, that's my idea. Do whatever, take it, kill me, shoot me, whatever. Just put that in the game, because that would be such a cool thing to have as an item in there. The fucking ball with the face on it on a pickaxe. Wait, what? Are you talking about? Is that Zeus? Zeus is the one with like a ball of electricity and a face, right? Well, I'll put him in a food. He'll be like backbling. Kagatsuchi? Mm-mm. The Hino Kagatsuchi, the sword from SMT1 and pretty much every other SMT. Except for 5 and 4. Can I eat the other dog? No. No. This is going to be like my only dinner. You can't have anything, Nick. But you can have my company. If that's okay. Bro's the slow. I'm slow because I'm eating. When you live stream, you have to spend time talking to people. And I mean, I guess I could speed run this hot dog, this glizzy. I could show just how much of a glizzy gobbler I am. Oh. Mm. 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 This is what I look like in the morning. Speed run the second one? Okay. Sounds like an idea. Sounds like a plan. They call live streams for a reason. Exactly. Why not? Okay. I guess I'll speed run the hot dog. We could pretend that I'm like let's playing this hot dog speed run right now. Hey guys, what's up? It's me Wolf397, and today we're going to speed run this glizzy right here. I'm gonna be a glizzy gobbler, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you really enjoy these kind of streams, and I'll see you next time. Here we go. We got this one. Throw it in the throat. Mm-hmm. I'm a glizzy gobbler, but I'm also a throat goat too. What's the current record for the speed run? About 4 minutes and 32 seconds. But I've been doing a lot of practicing. I've been doing a lot of runs, trying to find the optimal path, and I feel like I probably got something like that. But now I just need to bring all the stuff together, have it coalesce together, and I think we could probably get a record out of this. I get myself a PR too, even. Okay. Are we actually going to do this? I'm going to get indigestion from doing this. Okay, all right. Just because I need to give content, at least a little bit of content, I will speed run the hot dog. Okay. All right. Here, I will start a timer on my watch, and we'll see how long it takes me to eat it. Okay. We've got a stopwatch right here. Hot dog speed run ASMR. This is not going to be ASMR. It's going to be like... Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Mmm. 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 Mm, 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 mm. Oh, 1 minute and 41 seconds. Whoo! Hey, I did it. It was around 4 minutes for the speed. I mean, for the world record. So we have a new we have a new personal best, and now we have a new world record. Zlinkra? Not even, dude. I already talked about how the world record was 4 minutes and something seconds. I beat that. We're at 1 minute and 41 seconds. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I honestly, I was not prepared for that. I was kind of called out. I was asked to do that. I was not expecting to actually pass my PR for those who don't use PB or PR. But we did it. We did it. All those hours of trying to find the optimal paths really paid off. Thank God. Thank God. And I think I was kind of really taking this one as more just like a casual sort of like speed run attempt. But I'm honestly surprised. And thank you. Oh my fuck. Okay, well, we have 8 likes now, so I guess I should probably grow 3 more fingers, right? All right, here we go. Eh, eh, uh, 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 oh, 9 likes. Give me a second. Uh, 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 oh, 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 oh my God. Holy sh! Thank you. Oh God. What? You're taking away the fingers. Oh, there we go. 7 likes. Thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance to get rid of some of the fingers. Oh wait, no, you didn't see that one. You didn't see that one hanging out right there. This goes hard audio only. Oh no, come on. I can't. You just took away the likes. You can't put them back on there. Okay, fine. Yeah. Oh. 9. Okay. You guys may think it's painful now, but I'm honestly kind of doing this more as just like theatrics. Once you bring the fingers in and out, it kind of makes the holes bigger, so that way it's not as painful for when they go in and out of my hand. Yeah. Look at that. Anyways, we've been an hour and 8 minutes into this, and after doing this, I kind of want to try and maybe play Persona 3 Reload. Maybe, potentially, possibly. I don't know. I did set up the microphone just in case. I could probably maybe do like 3 hours or so. If that sounds okay. Does that sound like a good idea if I potentially do that? Bro's not constipated. I'm not. I'm not. If anything, I had diarrhea yesterday because I had a big shake from Sonic. It was an Oreo cheesecake milkshake. It was large. It cost $8, and it also cost my colon because that thing destroyed my insides like no other. It was like, flushing out like a sink or like the drain of a like shower or whatever with like Drano, something like that. But not. It didn't lead to anything positive. I will still be there for Wolf Swim. Aw. Okay, then maybe I think I'll probably do it because we're currently around 7 p.m. Yeah, like a 2 hour stream or so. I could get back into the swing of things with Persona 3 and then maybe try and do it again next week. I don't know. But if there's anything you guys need to say before I end the stream, make sure you please speak now or forever hold your peace. It was fun getting back onto streaming on YouTube again. I have been doing a lot more streams on TikTok compared to here, and I do feel kind of bad, but um, it just seems a lot more easy for me because with TikTok live streaming, everything's just kind of set up already. I don't really have to think too much about it except maybe change the title and change the game. And, I'm good to go. I don't need a description. I don't need to worry about tags. I don't need to worry about anything really like that. But my heart always lies with YouTube, and it will never change because, this is where I, you know, came from. This is where I grew up. This is my stomping grounds right here. And leaving you guys to dry like that is a no-no in my book. Even though I totally did that and I regret it immediately. But yeah, it was fun. I have a full belly now, and I look like a full to approximately 7 or 8 or 9 people. And that's always good in my book. And with that, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much, Box Guy, Chaos Hero, Toad, Nick, Sane Pancakes, Zlinkra, and everyone else who's watching here. No more hot dogs. There's hot dogs in the fridge, but I'm not going to eat them just yet because I'm full already. Those things are huge, dude. Sonic has some drinks that can break your body. What's next? The lead milkshake or the uranium shake? Oh, I want to try the uranium shake. That sounds like it would be pretty tasty. It'll taste like blood for the most part, but I'm excited for that. Rayquaza Gaming. I know. I'm gonna get going. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, afternoon, morning, night, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. I hope it's a good one. Bye. Beep.